Hi everyone, welcome to our dupes video. This is going to be a lot of talking, so I'm just going to jump right into it. This first container is from Ichiban Living. If you don't know what Ichiban Living is, you can check out our Ichiban Living shop with me. We explain more about what that store is. So this container was $2. You can see it's matte on the outside and it has two dividers. I'm not sure if there's three and I just lost one, but because there's 3 slots, but we have 2 dividers, so as you can tell, it's very, very convenient. You can move the dividers to your liking. As I said again, it's $2. This next one's also from Ichiban Living, is also $2, acrylic, and we find this is a really good dupe for Muji containers. These are all stackable, so you can buy multiple ones and stack them to your liking. It's a very good method to store things with when you have like not as much space. So this long one in particular I really like because it holds my brush pens really well. I tend to have a harder time storing my Tombow brush pens because they're longer than normal pens and they don't fit into some of like the drawers that I have. So you can see here it fits perfectly and there's still some space to spare, so they're really great dupes for the Muji ones. The Muji ones are definitely more than $2. So the next one is pretty common. I'm pretty sure that you've seen this on other study blur videos if you watch study blur videos, and that's the Crayola Supertip markers. We find these are really great dupes for zebra Mildliners, and that is for 2 reasons. Number one, they're obviously a lot more affordable. And number 2 is because they're more accessible, at least in North America, I think. I'm not sure about other places. I know Mildliners are a lot more common in Asia. Here in Canada, we don't have stores where we can just readily walk in and purchase Mildliners. It just doesn't exist. So we ordered ours online, and they were, I think, maybe $25 for 3 packs, and that's Canadian dollars. The Supertips are probably around $16 Canadian before tax, and we got the 100 pack, so that's like a really great steal. The colors, as you can see here, are not that similar. We tried to find the most similar ones according to the cap. Some of them are just completely off, while some of them are a little more similar, so the ones that we're drawing lines to are the ones we find are the most similar in color on paper. But in general, if you are trying to save money, this is a really, really good option. Here's a good close-up of all the colors that comes in the 100 pack. We love this, we use it all the time, so good steal if you want something more affordable, and the payoff is really nice. The color, pigmentation, everything, very, very nice. So the next one is the Papermate Flare. Papermate Flare? I think that's what it's called. They're fine liners, and also relatively popular in the study blur community. When we saw videos of Papermate Flares, or people having Papermate Flares in their collection and saying they're like, oh, like in the teens, like the price of a 12 pack is maybe $12 or something. I don't know exactly how much. We just know it's over 10. We were like, what? Because we saw it in the dollar store, in our dollar store, for $4, and we checked again, and sure enough, it's $4 for a 12 pack in Dollarama. So this isn't exactly a dupe, but it is a more affordable place where you can get the same type of pen. In our local stationery store, we saw it for like above $10, but when we bought it at the dollar store, it was only $4. So check your local dollar store. You would be surprised what you find there. Obviously, I can't speak for all dollar stores. It's just the one in our city. It's called Dollarama. If you live in Canada, check out Dollarama. They might have pretty cool stationery for a more affordable price. So the next one is, we mentioned it before in our mini Seoul haul that we did. Back then we only had the white one, and now we purchased the black and the silver ones, and they're paint pens, very similar to the Posca paint pens. These are $1 each, and the Posca ones are like $7 or something like that. So as you can tell, very, very cheap. They have less colors, obviously, so beware of that. So the next one, the last dupes that we're going to talk about are dupes from Muji pens. They're gel pens. We put these just for pricing options. The Miniso one is $1, and the next one that we will compare is one from the dollar store, and it's like a pack of 20 for $2 at our dollar store. So they're not as good as Muji pens in our opinion, but if you want a really decent gel pen, these are worth it, I guess. If you don't want to pay $1, is it 50 now for a Muji pen? So that's all for our dupes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.